A heartfelt welcome to today's concert that is making a one-of-a-kind collaboration between Bustan Music Festival, Think for Hope, and Cancer Support Fund at AUBMC. Dear guests, music is an artistic, humanistic activity that speaks through sounds organized in time. Medicine is the science and practice of establishing the diagnosis, prognosis. The link between medicine and the humanities can be traced back to the golden age of medicine, when spirituality, philosophy, ethics, charity, and medicine were inseparable components of the healthcare tradition. Dear guests, this event gathers them all. They all joined efforts to revive again this link. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to invite Ms. Laura Al-Khazan Lahoud, Vice President of Bustan Music Festival, for her word. تفضلي.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. I would like to thank, first of all, the AUB Medical Center, Mrs. Hala Dahdah, founder and president of the Cancer Support Fund, Dr. Ali Tahir. It's amazing the work you do. I'm so happy. This building is so beautiful. And I'll tell you how this idea first started. So thanks to Salim Abu Samra, who's actually my husband's cousin, and who invited us to the first launch of the Cancer Support Fund at Résidence des Pins last June. So this was amazing. This is the first time I heard about the Cancer Support Fund for adults. And so at this event, there was a piano that was being auctioned. And Salim actually donated the piano to the Cancer Support Fund. There was an auction, and Salim later will tell you the story how the piano was painted, the famous people who signed on it. He will tell you about that part. But he very kindly donated the piano to the Cancer Support Fund, and the piano actually lives here every day, a little bit more to the left. And I loved this idea. And at that time, I thought, okay, the festival is starting next February. The theme is Beethoven, nothing better than Beethoven. And I told Salim, we will ask one of our pianists to play at AUBMC next February. And this is a beautiful day. It's a partnership between AUBMC and Al Bustan Festival and the Cancer Support Fund. And I did something very naughty that I already committed Gloria, the famous Italian pianist Gloria Campaner, to. I said to Salim, it will be Gloria Campaner, and I hadn't even asked her. And but of course, when she heard about and the nice thing about Gloria Campaner is that she's also teaching at NDU University in the next few days and the Antonine University. So she's a very generous artist, and she loved this project and really was so happy to do it. And she will be playing the Moonlight Sonata, which is one of the most beautiful works, and maybe another surprise, I will let her say it. And so this place really is where hope grows. When we face a problem, hope is renewed. And this is where hope is renewed and grows. And we salute the cancer patients, their courage. We love them very much, and we wish them all the best. So this is a great event. Music gives hope. Music has a healing power. And I hope today will give us hope, strength, and love.
Thank you, Mrs. Lahoud. When we speak of charity and support, we look at the Cancer Support Fund President and founder, Mrs. Hala Dahdah Abu Jaber. Mrs. Hala is a dear friend to AUB and has a long history of humanity work at AUBMC. Please تفضلي.
Dear patients, AUBMC staff and management, Mrs. Lamia Khouri, CSF team, friends, music lovers, journalists, distinguished guests. I want to start by thanking Mrs. Laura Lahoud of the internationally renowned Bustan Music Festival for the generosity toward our cause and our patients, making today a reality. Because today we are fighting disease with music. We are beating sickness with art. Today, our medical combat doesn't come with hospital instruments or monitor beats. Today, our battle is melodic and has gathered in one moment. 19th century Germany's Beethoven, who used to play not only for nobility, but for many charities as well. And 21st century Italy, represented by the magical fingers and talent of Gloria Campaner, along with New York's generosity, represented by Think for Hope founders, Monica Younes and Camille Zamora. Not forgetting the kindness of Placido Domingo and Andrea Bocelli, who signed the beautifully created piano by Billy the Artist. And especially thank, where are you, Salim? Our local visionary, Salim Abu Samra, who allowed us to have this wonderful piano concert on this Yamaha Baby Grand piano, and who then generously donated it to our organization. Today, our patients, their families and friends, as well as the walk-in public, will be able for the first time of a moonlight dream to escape not only the reality of an awful disease, but also, and for all of us, to run away from the harsh reality our country is suffering from. An illness only music and hope could pull us out of. Here, around the artist, in front of the piano, filled by music, hope, and resilience. On this occasion, I would like to share with you that to date, we have already helped in less than 1 year 225 patients. Yes, 225 patients. And hopefully, with the help of our amazing community, we will carry on with our mission. Last but not least, I want to thank the man who I partnered with, Dr. Ali Tahir. A man of heart and soul, a positive support, a tireless smile. Thank you, Ali, for all your dedication for our patients and for the fund. Thanks to all of you here. We will fight to the beat of music and we will win to the sound of sonatas. Enjoy the concerts.
Thank you, Mrs. Hala. The traditional use of the word hakim, or wise man, reminds us of the deeply rooted link between medical expertise and humanistic knowledge in the Arab culture. We find a lot of physicians, we find a lot of philosophers, but it is hard to find a director similar to the director of the Naif Bastille Cancer Institute. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ali Tahir, our beloved Hakim, for his word.
مش رح أحكي كتير. Esteemed guests, patients, faculty, and staff at AUBMC, good afternoon. As a continuation of our initiative of combining art and medicine, it gives me a great pleasure to be here today in this walk-in concert in collaboration with the Bustan Festival. As you know, music has been around since the state of civilization and has played an integral role in human life. It has been referred to as a universal language, an acoustic phenomena, a symbolic medium, and an agent of change. The idea that music has healing powers goes back to ancient times. Apollo was the god of both music and, as you know, healing. Hippocrates is said to have played music to cure or to help some of his patients. The Old Testament, one of the king's fits of depression were alleviated by the music of young David. As a director of the Naif Basil Cancer Institute and the co-founder of the Cancer Support Fund, I strongly believe that active music engagement will allow all the patients, especially cancer patients, to reconnect with their healthy parts of themselves, even in the face of their debilitating condition. Today, we are leading the move in Lebanon by bringing the arts into our hospital environment through musical performances. I cannot but thank everyone who made this walk in concert possible. I'm really astonished and amazed of the number of people that attended this event today. Thank you all for being here. Specifically including Bustan Festival under the leadership of Mrs. Laura Lahoud. Our pianist for today, thank you very much. Gloria, thank you for being with us and supporting us in this event. لثالث مرة, Mr. Salim Abu Samra, who donated the piano and who connected us with Al Bustan Festival. Thank you, Salim. Mrs. Hala Dahdah Abu Jaber, my partner and the founder of the Cancer Support Fund, who has always been by my side. Thank you, Hala. We thank you all for being with us today, and we hope you will enjoy what we have prepared for you. Thank you very much for being all here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tahir. I would like to give the mic to Mrs. Gloria for a small word. She will introduce the pieces she is going to play on the piano.
Hello, good morning, everybody. I am really touched to see all of you here. I was moved to tears by all the words I heard. I'm sorry I didn't prepare any speech. I thought I would speak through the music, but I really feel like saying I feel so privileged that music is always giving me these opportunities, not only to offer it to big festivals or with people that are used to classical music, but also in places where music can really help and give hope and give a vibration of pure loving energy, which is the love of creation. So music is sound, is vibration, is alive, and is a wave of pure love. So thank you very much. And it's incredible when Laura called me and said, can you do this extra concert for the patients, for the Cancer Fund? It's incredible because I work in Italy for an association that is called Musical Donators. So Donatori di Musica means we, as many of other colleagues of mine, we play for oncological concerts, hospitals all over the country. But she didn't know it. So it was just, when energy really brings things together. And so I was, of course, and I was really looking forward. So thank you for being here. I will play, celebrating Beethoven anniversary, I will play the beautiful Moonlight Sonata. All of you will know it, but it's not only the first movement, which is the most famous. You will hear it's a little longer piece, and it's called Quasi una Fantasia, so it's one piece totally. So it doesn't have break, but it has like the famous first movement, which is very calm, and then a little second intermezzo, and a finale very fast and hectic. But I would like to start with a little nocturne from Italian composer Ottorino Respighi. Beautiful piece, you may not know, but I wanted to discover this, so we give a little homage to Italy, which is also my country. And then we will continue with another beautiful piece dedicated to the moon, which is Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy, and ending with Claude Debussy with Nuit Joyeuse, which is a very beautiful short piece dedicated to islands of joy, and let's hope that this is also our island of joy for today and for the future. So thank you very much, and enjoy the day.
بصفة الإنسانات من بارازيت مع الموسيقى والميكرويات.
بس راسك تقول بقى بتتبلش. مبسوط بالكف.
Wow, thank you so much for this amazing journey. I think we would like to hear the story maybe of this beautiful piano, and then I have a, if you want, I have a small surprise for you. One more piece, which you would not believe is from Beethoven. But I will not announce it because all of you will recognize it, will know it. So thank you for being here, really.
Piano does the talking, not anybody else. And all I want to say, I'm going to keep it straight to the point, is that you make the magic. People make the magic. The music heals, but music is the creation of people. We shouldn't forget that. And now, back to you. Very quickly, this piano did come from New York. Sing for Hope, an organization that puts pianos in public places to allow people to create the magic, that healing power. Monica Yunus, its co-founder, and Camille Zamora generously accepted that I hijacked the piano so that we can bring it to Beirut to place it where we've placed it. Generously, as everyone has already heard, Placido Domingo, Andrea Bocelli, generously gave up their time to come to sign this piano. The story of this piano has only begun. Thanks to everyone, and thanks to your generosity. Over to you.